What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. And here we are on the Newlands server. This is an adult whitelist server that's run in the United States. And I'm just going to briefly show you around and talk to you a little bit about the server. This is going to be one of my ongoing series, but it will not be an every week series. This is my house. Real basic design, real simple design, but it serves its purpose for the meantime. Mainly built out of the cheapest supplies imaginable. Let's head on up. So this is the upper loft area. You kind of saw that for a second. I've got my main mine down here, down at level 12. I also found an abandoned mine shaft down here that I've been exploring a little bit and getting my butt kicked in. With this server, the server is set to hard, and that means that mobs are pretty ridiculous. So right here is my abandoned mine shaft. It's kind of, I've been taking the wood and everything, but that's it right there. We're not going to go down there right now. And then my strip mine is just a little bit beyond that. Right here. Not going to go down there either. This is just going to be a quick tour of the server to kind of show you, get you acclimated, because I will be putting up some videos on the server. The other thing that this video serves is I finally found a new piece of video editing software that I think is going to become my new primary program for editing video. And this video is also going to serve as a test for that editing software. So here we are. Check my mailbox. Nothing. Okay. So this is the spawn area with gates that lead to the outside. These gates are really important because at night the mobs are ridiculous on hard. Some community stuff over there. We'll look at that in just a minute. Kind of go around the spawn area just briefly. So, just to let y'all know, I have been using Windows Live Movie Maker to do all of my edits. I like that because of the fact that it's free. I had a video editor that I was using, and it started giving me a bunch of trouble because it was a non-64-bit video editor, and what would end up happening is when I started doing higher resolution videos, it just began choking really bad. So I was like, well, I need a new video editor, but I don't really have the money to invest in one right now. So we're just going to use something like Windows Movie Maker and just see what comes out of that. And that did work for us. It really did. But we're getting to the point now where I really need something better. I do have some issues with Windows Movie Maker. And so I've been looking at 3 or 4 different ones, and I think I finally found one that is going to work for me. I, of course, really liked Sony Vegas Pro, but that's $600, and that's not going to happen anytime soon. So then the next question came in, well, what could I find that would do what I wanted, but still be at a reasonable price? And so I found, I think what I ended up deciding on was the Sony Movie Maker HD. And that is it's less than $100, which was one of my big price points. The other big point that I needed was that let me just do a reload here. There we go, that seemed to have helped a little bit. The other big thing is that I wanted it to be able to do audio compression. Because like with me, when I talk, I'm not one of those people that uses, for lack of a better word, a radio voice. I don't do that. I just talk naturally. And with that means that I have to watch my levels very, very closely because it's very easy for me to overmodulate if I'm not careful. And in my last video, I actually accidentally overmodulated. I wasn't watching my levels and I got a little bit too loud. And it makes the overall audio sound pretty bad. I was able to fix some of it in post-production, and it sounded good enough to put up on YouTube, but there were issues. Well, Windows Movie Maker doesn't have an audio track compressor. And so one of my other requirements for the editing software was that it needed to have some sort of track compressor. And the Sony Movie Maker does. And so I think that's going to be the winner. I did a test render of a 2-minute video, and it turned out very well. So this is going to be the last test before I actually purchase the software. If it works, I will be purchasing it. And that's going to become my new editor. I tried several. I had problems with a lot of them, but I think that one's probably going to end up being the winner. Let's try to catch one more thing. Maybe. Okay, I give up. Put this back. Okay, had a little memory issue. Pufferfish. These are fun. I'm not hungry yet. When I get hungry, I'll eat the pufferfish. They're pretty funny. Okay. So yeah, this is out here at the south gate. All the gates are labeled north, south, east, and west, and we have all kinds of different stuff going on at each gate. The south gate, I think that's what that was. Yeah, south gate. That's where the fishing spot is. They call it the fishing camp. Got a little dock there where we can go fishing. Back over here is a stable area where we keep the horses, as well as a lot of the farms and things for the server. And I had absolutely nothing to do with these. These were all getting established just as I came on. I had absolutely no resources at the time. Like I said, I started that house. I was building it extremely cheaply. Eventually, I'm going to replace all the cobblestone with stone brick because I really like the way stone brick looks. But these are our community farm area. Got horses, chickens, just about everything. Okay, just about everything that you need. Wow, a little bit of chunk load error. Let's try to fix that. There we go. This is running the 13W41A snapshot. This is a snapshot server, and sometimes that causes trouble. I like this design. This looks nice. I love when people incorporate the structural elements that are necessary. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, would this freestand in the world if it were real? And I love when people take that into consideration and actually design it appropriately to where the answer is yes, it would. So yeah, here is the farms here. And actually a lot of this stuff I haven't fully seen. I haven't really explored it. I hear a Zomble. I don't know where he is. Multicolored wool. So yeah, that's all great stuff. Glad it's there. Makes it really easy to get established. None of this existed when I first joined on. This is all fairly recent stuff. Sorry, I had to mute my mic for just a second. Had to cough a little bit. Where I live, we just had our first major cold front of the season push through, and that has messed me up in a bad way. But oh, it's terrible. So what I'm thinking for this series is I'll be putting up a video. I'm not going to commit to every single week, but certainly as often as I can. This will also serve as a space filler, but it also may serve as a third series that'll be running simultaneously. It just depends. Right now, it's going to be a space filler. I have not been able to get a hold of Bigfoot to do some more of the UHC training or with the CTM map. So with that, I need something to kind of fill that spot. I did an extra chunk episode, but I'd like to do something different. That way, if somebody doesn't want to watch a chunk, there's something else they can watch. I like the way this turned out. I think it looks pretty good. Eventually, this is going to become glass. I did manage to find a bunch of sand. That's another problem on this server, is the nearest sand is several thousand blocks away. So I did happen to find some sand. I just haven't cooked it up yet, but that's going to turn to glass. I think that'll look nice. Just kind of show you what I've got here. I don't have much in the way of resources. We've got a little bit of food in here. You know what? We're hungry. Let's eat. Let's eat the puffer fish. Oh, oh, oh. Hunger 3, poison, and nausea. Yummy. Oh yeah, that's fun. I like the puffer fish. That's just wrong. Absolutely wrong. All right. So, just these are what I call my structural blocks. There's a few other things that are just kind of randomly thrown in here, unfortunately. Where in the hell did I get 18 glass from? I think somebody dropped that off. Because I hadn't made any glass yet. I've been saving my sand. I wonder where that glass came from. Yeah, I found a name tag. I don't really have a use for name tags. It's one of those things I just don't really have a use for them. Mainly flowers and stuff in there. My redstone. Some basic tools. Armor. Early on in the game, I got like 30 iron. And I was like, okay, I'm going to make armor. And I accidentally shift-clicked when I made pants and made like 8 pair of iron armor. Of iron pants. I was so mad. Because that basically constituted all of my iron. There we go. That's about it, though. Just like I said, a quick tour of the server, what it looks like. Oh, there's something I gotta show y'all. This is wrong and funny at the same time. It's just awesome. Look at this. We have a cow hanging from the house upside down. Just wrong. So, yeah, I like this house. This is nice. Well, there's some bad things. Do I have my bow? I do, but I have no arrows, so I guess that doesn't really matter. Spider? Oh, 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 not good. I took out a torch by accident. There we go. Need to eat again, thanks to the pufferfish. It was fun, though. One thing that I like is because this spawn village doesn't really have a theme, I love seeing all the different types of structures. This is just so cool to see all the different styles that people go with. This is our library right here, which also serves as the place to use the community enchanting table. And go up here. It's a nice setup. I like what they did. It's very modern. I like that. Looks nice. There's the enchanting table. Got 11 levels, and that's about to break. I don't really have anything I can enchant right now. Let's just head on out. All right. I like this one too. Very modern. Modern is hard for me. I don't do modern well. I hear a skeleton. That's not good. Nice. I like this one too. Simplistic yet very nice. And this one kind of, I feel it's like Viking. And I know that's wrong, but that's what I feel when I think of it. I think Viking. I think it's probably the tips, the way they are. So yeah, the server being set to hard is really difficult. I took on a cave spider spawner and died like 10 times trying to take that thing down. And I didn't even really get anything from it. It's like, oh man, that was awful. But, so alright guys. Thank you for watching. This is just going to be a quick video, like I said, to test out the recording software, to get you acquainted with Newlands, because this will become a series. Again, it won't be every week, but I'll do the absolute best that I can to try to get it up as often as possible. Sure do appreciate you watching. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you want to see me do on this server if you have any questions about it. It is a whitelist server. There is an application process that's involved. If you're interested, I will try to remember to link it in the description if you do want to apply. It's a great server. It is also an adult server, so you have to be 18 years of age. It's not a YouTube server, so you don't have to put up videos, although it is encouraged if you want to. Oh, fell in the water. Back before I knew that, oh, there's a piece of water missing. That's interesting. Back before we had, or at least back before I was aware that there was a community fishing spot, I made this hole right here to fish out of, which actually works pretty well. But we're not going to do that right now. Oh. The zombies are really bad about breaking down doors. But, so I had to put some iron doors, and I hate iron doors because, you know, it's a time limit to get in. I'm not that well coordinated. So yeah, imagine all of this is going to become stone brick. That's going to look really nice, I think, in the long run. This will become glass. But, alright. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little introduction, and I hope you enjoy the series. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. If you're newly discovering my channel, check out my other videos. I have a ultra hardcore training series that runs with my buddy Bigfoot. I have Chunk SMP, which is a survival whitelist server. And then we'll be starting up this Newlands server video series as well. So if you enjoy them, please give that like button a click. A subscribe button would be awesome too. And I read each and every comment, so please feel free to comment, and I will reply back to you. Might take me a few days, but I will get back to you, I promise. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.